Hello, tubers. How are you today? Well, today I wanted to go over another passage of the Bible. This one is going to be from the book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verses 13 and 14. And this one is entitled Foolish Sons and Prudent Wives. And it goes like this. A foolish son is ruin to his father, and a wife's quarreling is a continual dripping of rain. House and wealth are inherited from fathers, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. Okay, I want to go over this quite a little bit. This passage is coming from a website called ligonier.org, Ligonier.org, and it speaks about the proverb in this little paragraph here. It says, "A home should be a place of refuge for its residents. And when relationships are harmonious and things are going well, a home is exactly that. However, when a home is full of strife, its residents desire to flee from it far more than they hope to dwell in it. The book of Proverbs recognizes this reality, and many of its sayings capture both the joy and the sorrow that can be found in a home." So let's kind of go over this. Oh, it also says here a contrast between a foolish son and a wife on the one hand and a wise family on the other. The saying encourages sons and wives to seek wisdom, parents to raise their children to be wise, and men to find prudent wives. So let's delve into it a little bit more. And in the beginning it says, "A foolish son is a ruin to his father, and a wife's quarreling is a continual dripping of rain." So basically, this is trying to establish the fact that uh, uh, being a father, you can cause a foolish son, because you can kind of turn it around. You can say, well, a foolish father is ruin to his son, correct? So basically, what we're trying to say here, or the Bible is trying to say here, is that, you as the father is kind of responsible, or you are responsible for having a foolish son. And in turn, it's going to be a ruin to you. On the same hand, a wife's quarreling is a continual dripping of rain. So basically, what it's saying here is if you have a quarreling wife, you could also have headaches and problems, because a continual dripping of rain is basically something that's bothering you continuously. So basically, you are a manifestation of your own discontent. Whereas the second part of it says here, a house and wealth are inherited from fathers. So what does this mean? Well, you as a son can inherit wealth and a fine house from your fathers. And the way most likely you can inherit that is by fathers that are conducting themselves in the correct way, Bible fearing or God fearing fathers and parents. So if the fathers are actually a good example, and they're kind of, they get up in the morning and they do their work, and they have their talents, and they're multiplying their talents, and then God rewards them by giving them more, as I already mentioned one time in another video regarding talents. So then you're going to have wise fathers, and so you're, even if your parents don't have that much inherited wealth, because if you learn the ways of your fathers, you're going to be wealthy, because you're going to do the right things, and then multiply your talents and multiply your wealth. But it says here, and you can inherit that from your parents or from your fathers. You can inherit that wealth, or that wealth of information, or being wise. But it says here, a prudent wife is from the Lord. So basically, this is the gift, right? Because they say here also that a prudent wife is a gift from the Lord. And the reason why you're receiving that gift is because you are doing the godly thing, because you're not going to receive a gift from the Lord if you're not doing godly things. So basically, the passage is talking about the ways that you have to conduct yourself, and it's giving you the options. You could be a father who has a foolish son, and it's your ruin. And then if you have a wife and you don't conduct yourself correctly as a husband, rewarding her, loving her, cherishing her, picking the right wife from the get-go, you're also going to have discontent and you're not going to have peace in your life. However, if you have, if you conduct yourself in the correct way, and you learn from fathers who give you wisdom, and you conduct yourself correctly, not foolishly, then you're going to have wealth, and God is going to reward you with a prudent wife. Now you can say, well, okay, look, one thing is what does a prudent wife? What are the qualities of a prudent wife? And I pull up here another website called peacefulsinglegirl.com, and it says, what does prudent mean? And here it says, wise, understanding, and sensible, insightful, good, congenial, pleasant, understanding. So, men, if you do godly things and you're gifted by God with a prudent wife, then you'll have a good wife, you'll have an understanding wife, and you're gonna have peace in your life. So when if you have a hard day and you come home from work and you've just gotten beaten up all day, then you come to a loving wife and she'll give you refuge and love, and you'll have peace. So then you'll be looking forward to going home, and you'll have happiness. So these are the things that you have to consider, ways of how you need to be in your life, because things don't just happen by accident. It's a path that you lead, and then you get the results from what you do. So I hope you understand the proverb or the this particular two verses in the book of Proverbs. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Subscribe, and as always, God bless.